want to say this.
Why he don't got no lotion, bro? I wish he'd get him a sister because they would tell him to hydrate his skin. Look at him. He look like Professor Clump. We got Professor Clump. That's who's teaching at the school. Professor Clump. Clump right here. And look at this. A mockery to the ancestors.
I gave up ginger ale in the new year. I gave up ginger ale in the new year. I gave up my little Debbie zebra cakes in the new year, brothers and sisters. I'm not lying. I'm not lying. Hit your PayPal. PayPal.me/FDMG Academy. Hit your PayPal. PayPal.me/FDMG Academy. Hit your PayPal. PayPal.me/FDMG Academy. Become a loyal donor. Be a bronze donor. Be a silver donor. Be a gold donor. Be a platinum donor. Be a diamond donor. I don't care if you donate $1, donate $0.25 a week, donate $5 a month, but you make sure you do.
That don't sound like fiend activities. That don't sound like something a fiend would say. Donate a quarter a week. A quarter a week. That don't sound like something a fiend would say. That's fiend activity. Look at them. Look at them ashy ass, fat ass baseball mitten hands.
Because if you don't donate, you won't be allowed inside the school.
You ain't allowed in that school. We see you go there yet.
I want to drink to the completion of the Marcus Garvey School on the centennial of Negro History Week. I want to drink to Frederick Douglass. We completely cleaned out and got rid of all the trash out of the school today on the 208th solar return of the greatest black leader in American history. I want to have a drink because I've been through hell over the past 7 years. We have been through hell over the past 7 years. My donors and my supporters, my elders, my youth, my brothers, my sisters from all over the world, I want to drink to Pan-Africanism today. Can I have a drink to Pan-Africanism? Can I have a drink to the unity of all blood members of the African race? Can we do that? Let me give Frederick Douglass a little ginger ale. Before I take a sip of ginger ale, let me give the right Bishop Richard Allen a sip of this ginger ale. Because y'all do know today is not only the birthday of the greatest black leader of the 19th century, today is also the birthday of the greatest black American African leader of the 18th century. That's right, Bishop Richard Allen, who was born in Delaware. I said the father of the African Methodist Episcopal Church. Where my AME Christian Africans at? Where my African Methodist Episcopal Christians at one time? Where my AME family at? Where y'all at? AME from Africa, AME from Ohio, AME Pennsylvania, AME from Missouri, AME California. If you belong to the AME church, make some noise because today we celebrate the father of the AME. He made his name in Philadelphia. He built AME in Philadelphia. He started the first black self-reliance movement before Marcus Garvey was born in Philadelphia, but he was born in Delaware Colony, the Bishop Richard Allen. February 14, 1860, I pour for Richard Allen. And his picture will hang up inside the Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey Academy. I also want to pour out to Sister Claire, good friend of mine, who was a secretary and an assistant with the FDMG Academy, who joined the ancestors a few weeks ago. I pour to Sister Claire. I want to pour to Brother Manny, who helped us paint this gym, who helped us out. Manny is one of the few brothers I met who was about doing real work. A lot of brothers want to come around and be seen to meet queens, but Brother Manny,
Nigga can't even turn his mic on. Talking all that shit, can't even turn his mic on.
Brother Manny, we love you. We miss you, brother. I pour some ginger ale to my brother Manny, and now I must drink. Can I have a sip of ginger ale, ladies? My alpha males, my unapologetically African anti-snow bunny alpha males, can I have a sip, my brothers? Somebody get your ginger ale out. Get your scotch out. Get your gin out. I don't drink. My only vice is Seagrams and Cinnabons. My only vice in the...
He just keep lying about he don't drink, he don't do that with them ashy, crusty hands, man. Look how fat he is. Talk about he don't eat all this stuff. He's a high calorie man, bro. He looks very high. He look like he might have lost weight, but it's so cold outside. That's why his hands on. And he got this tiny preschool can of Seagrams. Like What is wrong with him, man? And you donating this school, dedicating the school to everybody in the world, from the ancestors to the low hanging fruit you trying to grab. He homeless, bro. He's a hobosexual. He trying to live with one of you females. He's homeless.
World is Seagram's and Cinnabons. I don't have no vice in the world except.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the We-On-Loc Nation channel. I'm only going to be a few minutes with y'all. I haven't did Umar content in a couple of months, maybe longer than that, because I had other obligations to deal with. You don't believe me? Go to my channel. See, every video is dedicated to Jasmine Crockett. Almost every video is dedicated to Jasmine Crockett and all on what's going on. ICE and their degeneracy and how they're trying to take over. Donald Trump, he needs to be impeached. That's all I'm going to say on that. But I had to do at least this video because I'd stated before I've given the keys to Philly Phil. Shouts out to Philly Phil, and she is doing a fabulous job. I want everybody to go to Philly Phil and go ahead and subscribe to her channel. But I decided to get on here and say for the record that this solemnly sloppy Negro who can't even cut on his fucking microphone while playing the video, I think his name is Uncle Mo. Uncle Mo? Let me leave that alone. But Uncle Mo kind of is either jealous or stupid, or he's just ignorant to the fact that if you're going to criticize a person's school or whatever, if you're going to go over there and start criticizing what you don't do or don't see, why don't you contribute? Why don't you, since all y'all want to go over there to the Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey Academy School for Black boys, and you see that there's not so-called work being done, why the fuck don't you just have a rake and some clippers and go in that backyard and start trimming? Why don't you contribute instead of opening your mouth to some shit? I can't. It's the same old people. Same old people. If it's not Lennon, then it's somebody else. It's just the same old wannabe Ducats that make the same over, and females too. One particular female, which I'm not going to even mention because it's not that important. But some of these Negroes around here are always doing the exact same video because they don't do any other videos and they don't shine. They do that one video, Umar, and it has 649 views. 649 views. I don't even know how many likes. Word of advice: if you're going to travel to the school, and that's the smaller school, not the high school, because the first thing you Negroes do is go to the high school, which is not paid for to even work on. The little school, the smaller school is if he says it's done, it's done. But everybody's concentrating on the high school. That's I don't know why. That's not even their main fault. The smaller gym, done. Smaller school, done. I would have to say that the gymnasium looks amazing. Inside the smaller school, it looks amazing. Amazing than it was several years ago, but can't satisfy people. Always complaining, getting it nothing done. This is the reason why, going back to FBA, I'm asking, what do you own and control? You can't even give me nothing but a horizontal answer. Well, we did the Timberland boot. The Timberland boot we made famous. Everybody wants to copycat off of us. I understand that, but do you own the Timberland boot? Well, I will shh, be quiet. Umar doesn't do anything in that school. Have you seen this inside the school lately? Well, well, shh, be quiet. Do you see the mold on it? I don't see no mold on that damn school. Not on that side. On the other side, it absolutely. He can't work on that. He's going to have to he can't work around it because some of that mold is chipped through. So he's going to have to tear it down. He's just using it for storage. Storage. Which, by the way, do you remember when there were so-called people that went inside that gym and started tearing up stuff? I wouldn't be surprised if someone came around today and started terrorizing broke into the smallest school and started terrorizing the smallest school after all that work that he put in. All that work. We got Lady Luck. We got Lady Luck in the lounge. 2 women in the building in their YouTube channel off Umar's content. Okay, what does that mean? Lennon Honor made his income off of Umar. It ain't not just income. It's not just income. The man's been following Umar for 16, 17 years. Been doing Umar content for 16, 17 years, but don't want to debate him. Don't want to debate him. He can't debate him. The only thing I would want Umar to do is follow up with that lawsuit back in 2021. If he would have followed up with that lawsuit, that would have been gravy. He already won the lawsuit with that throat goat looking chick, which I'm not going to even go through all that scenarios. But here's my point. Here's my point. Stop complaining. Stop complaining. Stop bitching. Stop moaning. It doesn't take me that long to make a video contribution to you niggas who often do this shit. And by the way, information, man, keep trying. Just keep on trying. You've been anti-Umar for years too, brother. I lost a little bit of respect for you. I lost a little bit of respect for you. Taking up after a pedo. You know Lennon Honor's a pedo. You know he is. Going up to I think it was a junior high school. You're going up to a junior high school and pulling off a Jeffrey Epstein. You pulling out a Jeffrey Epstein and sitting on the grass and videotaping yourself at a high school. And you don't answer, and you don't ask no questions. I still have the video where he said that a boy is imagining a microphone as a penis. I still have that video to this very day. But you worshiping guys like that. People, this is an evil world that we're living in. Worshiping people who are pedophiles, worshiping people who are cannibal. I'm not saying that he's a cannibal. I'm not saying that Lennon's a cannibal lector. I'm not saying that. What I am saying that it is weird for you sending you send your child over there. You send your child over there and see if you get comfortable with your child being over at Lennon Anna's house. As far as I'm concerned, he runs that house. Mary will be the thorn in Dr. Umar's side. Nah, I don't think so. She ain't letting up. Well, if she's not careful, she can get sued too. I got the money from Umar because I sued. It's like, no, you didn't. I mean, number one, Umar didn't sign off on anything. But you keep on with these delusions. All you people that are making these Umar videos, you keep making a delusion. If everything checks out and those people come not on that Tuesday, he's going to call on Tuesday. And they're probably going to come on a Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, whatever. Probably come next week. And if they come out and they make inspections of that school, and if they give him the green light to open up that school, I want an apology for not only myself, but from Philly Phil and to everyone who is a Umar supporter. You owe me at least that. But I see I'm not going to get it. So I'm just waiting for the day that he opens up Frederick Douglass and Marcus Garvey Academy. And another question I want to ask real quick, sidebar. Whatever happened to the black community? Can you answer me that question? Whatever happened to the black community and supporting each other from within and not from without? Now all of a sudden you want to be recognized as being a group. You want to be recommended. You want to be acknowledged. You would take up after a pimp who bought a building that ain't even a fucking museum. But you're gonna reduce a brother who is actually doing something and finishing what Marcus Garvey started versus whatever. I mean, do what you will. But this is to Uncle Mo and everybody else. Keep trying. Keep trying. And you making fun of him, going outside and repping our brothers and sisters, especially our sisters, which you have no respect for. You have no respect for your black women. So, I mean, what good are you? You should be ashamed of yourself. All we want to see is the school up. No, you don't. No, you don't. If you had an issue with him, you didn't have to say nothing at all. Just delineate, right? Just delineate yourself from Dr. Umar. Just delineate yourself. But no, you had to get clicks and the views and the super chats. I know you got money off of his name. Just like Leonard, who in yesteryears just reached 80K. Ooh, congratulations. Now you're somebody. After another person in what was it? AAS, Anti-Afro Spengali, stopped making Umar videos after a while, and then all of a sudden you took over and got the clicks and the views and the super chats. Ooh, you could finally start being a man for once and start paying rent. Congratulations. Congratulations. I'm proud of you, bro. I am really proud of you. Just do me one favor. When Umar opens up his school, I don't want to see any of your cookie coons. I don't want to see one of your cookie coons out there. Because guess what? I'm going to know about it. And he's going to know about it. And everybody else is going to know about it. You don't think I don't know people in that area? You're sadly mistaken. If you don't think I don't know people who live in that area that he is in, that school is in, think again. Uncle Mo found out the hard way when he got spied on by a female. I'm surprised he didn't call the police. I would have done the same thing. Like, get the fuck off the yard. You're trespassing. You ain't working. You're trespassing. And I haven't forgotten about Don either. Don's an afterthought. I don't want to hear from I don't want to hear anyone from the Umar sector ever. Ever. The Umar sector is done. Let it stay in hell for all I care. Because all you seem to do is cause pain and anguish. No one pays attention to you. You don't contribute to much. You don't even contribute to each other. When was the last time, other than D. Durrell, which, by the way, brother, we got to talk. Other than D. Durrell, who has contributed to myself and other people, can you name any other content creators have contributed to anyone with success? But now you're speaking on D. Well, I'll talk about D a little bit. At another point in time. Shouts out to D. Durrell wherever he is. That's my brother in arms. He was I would say, the first Umar supporter in our group. He has his opinions about Umar at this point, and I can understand. But me, I have not jumped ship. I have not jumped ship. I have not wavered, not one time. I've gotten upset. I've gotten disappointments, but I have never waved from that ship. And I told you before, I will sink on that ship. And so far, my head is above water. And I see the landscape. I see the land ahead. I see the land of milk and honey ahead. You have to have confidence in yourself. If you don't have confidence in yourself, you don't have confidence in anything else. That's what's wrong with Black America. They talk all this shit, but don't have no type of substance, no trades, no nothing. Where's your pride? Where is your pride? Where is your pride? Whatever happened to having pride in one another, helping one another, healing one another? Instead, you want to get on the fucking YouTube and criticize a man who is doing something. You can't defeat him on anything that's a subject. Anything that he speaks on, whether it be politics, whether it be history. You can't debunk him on anything because you know he's right. And you know he'll tell you, do your own research. You look up any and everything that he states, and you say he's 100% right. I don't like Dr. Umar, but he's 100% right. But you had the nerve to listen to a Charleston White. Nigga, get the fuck out of here. Charleston, I do stuff more in my community than Umar ever does. Yeah, and cause the most rage than anybody else. I never seen Umar go to any other place and cause a ruckus. Not one time. I've been to his lectures, and all of his lectures are wonderful, beautiful. Because I not only do I see different peoples and different likes, all shapes and sizes, men and women alike, but I see beauty in our brothers and sisters and our children who do ceremonial dances. That's what I see when I went to his lectures. And he never disappoints. Never. He's got you fooled. He has your money. Yeah, but he also has my faith. Remember, I'm the one that interviewed him not once but twice, not pinning flowers on myself. And he's given me nothing but good interviews. Sorry. I have friends that know him better than I do that say he is legit. They don't necessarily like all the unnecessary stuff that he does, but they all know him to be a real person, which he is a real person. Shouts out to his father, Jamal Johnson. Shouts out to his father, Jamal Johnson, and shouts out to his mother too. I pray every day she grows strong. I pray each and every single day it goes strong. Can I ask for a little request? Can I ask for a little request? I mean, I don't see any likes, and that's fine. But can I ask for a small request? Can you name one positive thing about Umar that you had seen from him that you can say he's a good guy? Can you name one positive thing where you can say he is a good guy? You can't and you won't do it. That's why the Uncle Mo's and the Lennon Honors and the I can't even name them all because I've been so busy doing other things. And like I said, Philly Phil, I want to give a shout out to that woman. That woman is amazing. Keep up the good work. She's doing other things other than Umar content. But when she does Umar content, she tells the absolute positive truth. And they attacked her too. They have attacked her too. And it looks like to me, we about to win yet again. So I didn't want to be too long. This is going to be under 30 seconds. And I'm just going to say, Pan-African strikes again. If you're not going to be a contributor, if you're not going to be a donor, then I please strongly advise you. I strongly advise you to just shh. be quiet. Uh-oh. I question Dr. Umar's business plan. I never said he was business savvy. I never said he was business savvy. I thought he could have bought land, but in my opinion, I didn't donate. Well, it's not too late. It is not too late to donate. And he doesn't ask for much. 10, $20. I mean, if you can buy shit if you can buy uh unnecessary stuff, you can at least donate 10, $20. I've done it before. Man, he hasn't said anything to me. He's just asking for, and you know what? We've been spoiled. We've definitely been spoiled by the Tommy Sotomayors. We've been spoiled by the Brother Polites. We've been spoiled by a lot of people, even the Grandmaster Flashes or whatever. And we've been duped. I get it. But I seen at least 90%, at least 85% of what Umar does is right on the money. He's not perfect. None of us are perfect, but we strive for perfection. And like I said, the people who know him best have absolutely taught me that this dude is for real. And what he does for the kids, and what he does for the kids as far as is giving them all types of advice, all types of helpful tricks and trades, has in the past taking young kids and adults to different venues before. Like I said, I will not waver, not one bit, unless he does something so heinous, so damning that I say, you know what? I'm dropping my guard. That'll never happen. But it's just like I said. You could continue to make videos on Umar, and you can say whatever the hell you want to say. But once those doors open, for real, and you can go ahead as a citizen, I want an apology from each and every single one of you. Good luck and good night.